Hi guys, so before I even start this video, I just want to say thank you so much for all your supportive comments and shoutouts. Like literally, at least 2 people posted a community post about me on their channel and shouted out my channel. So thank you so much for all your support, guys. Like I don't even know what to say. Your comments, your shouting me out, you guys have been so supportive and I'm so excited to start this channel. So this drawing, this digital art, whatever the hell you want to call it, that I'm drawing in this video is I'm doing a speed paint drawing of Jekka and Nicole from Class of '09. Well, it's like basically like fan art of fan art where they drew Nicole like more masked. So I kind of just, that's what inspired this basically, and I accidentally fucking deleted it, but luckily I was able to find a screenshot of this speed painting and basically trace over it. So yeah, that's what I ended up doing. I'm currently tracing over it now, but this was all taken before I accidentally erased it and panicked and got so freaking mad. But anyway, now starting the video. Oh, and by the way, I backed up my iPad so it won't happen again. Anyway, now actually starting the video. So I had a friend named Kylie, and that's who this video is about. And as you know, if you read the title of this video, this is about how my friend did something weird in my bed. So basically, I met Kylie in my first year of college because we both went to this manga group, and she lived in the state next to me, so like in Virginia, where I used to live, which is like way more suburban. Where I live is kind of more city-like with suburban neighborhoods, but anyway, that's not the point. So anyway, anytime Kylie would come over, it would be a sleepover. So I met Kylie at this manga group that my other past friend, which I have another video that I'm gonna make about her, let's call her Ariana. So Ariana invited me to this manga group, and that's how I met Kylie. Me and Kylie were both like obsessed with anime, and Kylie reminded me of how I used to have a dream of being a manga artist in Japan, so I got back into that. And yeah, since I have borderline personality disorder, I've really like absorbed the type of people that I'm friends with. So then I also thought that, hey, I want to go to Japan again. And I mean, again, not because I went before, but because I used to have that dream as a kid and then forgot about it. And then, yeah, I got back into it because of Kylie. And we both had our own OCs, and Kylie had so much scenes written down for her manga that she wanted to make and characters for her manga she wanted to make. Anyway, like I was saying, despite us getting along really well in the manga group, what I didn't know was that Kylie would silently judge me. And I didn't know this because she wouldn't tell me this until we actually had the sleepovers and actually got into arguments. I mean, every single fucking time that Kylie would come over, it would be an argument. One time, we literally argued for like 12 hours straight. I'm not even kidding. So basically, it was really, really easy to accidentally offend Kylie. Like, I could literally just talk about how I'm getting therapy and trying to improve myself, and basically, she would get offended. Like, she would find a way to make it about her and literally get offended. Like, and I remember I suggested Kylie get therapy since she was expressing being really depressed and, you know, not on medication, on any type of therapy. And Kylie told me that offended her, because something about how, but I like being depressed and miserable. I like the way I am. I don't want to get therapy. I don't want help. And Kylie said that her mom offered to take her to therapy, but she said no and didn't want help. And this is not even the only instance. Like, literally anything I could say. I remember one time I said something about how I used to feel like I needed closure from people, and then I realized that closure doesn't even matter, and then Kylie found a way to get offended because there was some situation in her life where she really needed closure. And it's like, okay, like, I wasn't judging you, I was literally just talking about myself. I could literally say, which I did say like several times, and other times where I was talking about things that this is about myself. There's one time where I said that where I don't even remember what it was about, and I'm pretty sure I was talking to about myself that time, and then Kylie still found a way to make it about herself. And it's like, I don't even know what the fuck to do, girl. Like, and basically, oh my god. So Kylie was really sheltered. Like, her parents were like helicopter parents or something. And by the way, no, Kylie didn't go to my college. Actually, the friend who I used to have, my other past friend, Kylie's also a past friend. But anyway, so Ariana, who went to the same college as me at the time, invited me to the manga group, like I was saying, which is where I met Kylie. And yeah, Kylie didn't graduate high school, which I'm not gonna judge. But like, I know that Kylie didn't really have much interaction with most people, which I'm not judging either, but I'm just giving you some more context. So Kylie is like really like sheltered, basically. And also, another instance of Kylie being offended by stuff that I was saying, which literally had nothing to fucking do with her, was when I was venting about my parents, just like how she vented about her parents and about how she wants her dad's approval and everything, even though she was like 21, which I didn't judge at all. I don't know her life. I do know what she told me about her life, but I don't know what it's like to be her, so I didn't judge that. And when I vented something about my parents, Kylie got upset and was like, "You sound ungrateful, you're bad-mouthing them." And then as an excuse, Kylie would say it's like the Asian mentality. And Kylie is not Asian, but her dad is Japanese and her mom is white. She biologically has a different dad, but basically she grew up with a Japanese dad. She grew up with Asian culture, the Asian mindset, whatever, or more specifically Japanese culture. But this is just giving you guys some more context on her. But yeah, literally anytime I said stuff about my parents, Kylie would say something about Kylie would literally be like, "You sound ungrateful." Even I would literally talk about stuff that was like very reasonable to vent about. Like, just imagine that you're talking about how your parents, I don't know, used to be abusive or toxic or whatever, and they say you sound fucking ungrateful, bad mouthing them, whatever the hell. And Kylie was literally saying that kids who cut off their parents, which is not even something that I was saying I was gonna do, and which I'm not doing that. But Kylie was literally saying that kids who cut off their parents, they didn't try hard enough to keep the relationship with their parents. And I'm like, Kylie, that's the parents' job to keep the relationship with their parents. And I'm like, Kylie, like what about if they're being fucking abused and they and it's really bad and their parents are not changing, so they would need to cut them off for their own mental health? And Kylie was like, they should at least try. It's like, girl, it's like, see, I could have judged you for still needing validation from your dad at the big age of 21, but I didn't. And Kylie said that she feels like a brat. I don't know. Her parents treat her like a kid, all that stuff. And anyway, Kylie would always say stuff that that it's like, yeah, you should not say this out loud. And I have autism, so I totally get accidentally, I guess, I don't know, doing stuff or saying stuff that you're not supposed to say. But oh my god, I feel like Kylie acted like this because her being sheltered and not interacting with anyone in person. So I invited Kylie to my birthday, and every time that Kylie would come over, or even on my birthday, it wasn't the day of my birthday, but it was my birthday party, I invited people I was friends with, and I'm literally only still friends with one of the people that was at that party. So I remember Kylie was extremely late to my birthday party, and literally most people left by the time Kylie was there. But the reason Kylie would always be super late, whether it was to my birthday party or coming over, was because Kylie's struggling with depression, struggling to even get up and take a shower and everything. So I understood that shit, because I knew depression. Oh my god, I know that shit, okay? But anyway, Kylie told me that night on the sleepover that she doesn't normally find me attractive, and that I'm not someone she finds attractive. It's like, okay, you neither, but I don't tell you that. But something about that, but that dress you wore, oh, you looked really hot in it. And yes, that's some context. Anyway, so the thing that this video is supposed to be about. So basically, I was really obsessed with this lesbian movie called Bound 1996. And I was so fucking obsessed with Corky from Bound. I would always be watching edits of her. I literally had a poster of her on my wall. And for my birthday, Kylie got me a pin with Corky's face on it. Yeah, and it was the second pin I had with Corky's face on it. And this was before I even dated girls, by the way. I just knew that I was super gay and I wanted a masked girlfriend. Totally manifested that shit. But anyway, so I was watching Bound 1996 with Kylie on my bed. My bed was really spacious. It was when I had a bigger bed, so nothing weird was happening. Basically, I remember that Kylie said that she really liked the aesthetic of the movie. So see, I would always fall asleep before Kylie, because Kylie would literally be up to 6 or 5 a.m. in the morning drawing, and I would be more falling asleep at 1, 2, or 3 in the morning. So yeah, Kylie would always sleep way longer than me, so normal. Whenever Kylie would come over, I wanted to sleep earlier than her. The next afternoon, because that's when she woke up, no shade there, she looked at me all rather nervous and worried, and told me that scene from that movie we watched was really hot. So when I fell asleep, she how do I say it in a way that YouTube will not take this video down? She with her hand on herself. What? And that's not what I said though. See, I wasn't surprised that, I don't know, that like, she did that, but I was surprised that she admitted it to me. But like I said, Kylie really had a habit of saying things that most people would just keep to themselves. And see, I wasn't even upset or like feeling violated that she did that, since, you know, she wasn't doing anything to me in my sleep as far as I know. I was just shocked that she would like fucking admit that shit to me. But I don't know, I guess she needed to clear up her conscience or something, and me not knowing what to say to her, I just told her, it's okay, I don't blame you, that was a really hot movie scene, because I feared that if I said anything else, I would have made the situation really fucking awkward. More awkward than she already made it. Which is why before I told Kylie that, I desperately searched in my head for something that will save the situation and not make it awkward anymore. And then we literally never talk about this shit ever fucking again. Anyway, there's another part of this story that I want to tell, and no, it doesn't have anything to do with the weird shit that she did in my bed and told me. So basically, it has to do with another lesbian movie. This story has to do partly with both of my two favorite lesbian movies, Bound and Love Lies Bleeding. Well, more to do so that they are both a part of the plot in this story that I'm telling you. So, I saw the trailer of Love Lies Bleeding, and oh my god, I just had to see the fucking movie. Just the anticipation that I was experiencing from seeing that trailer. Just the fucking anticipation. So I expressed to Kylie just how badly I want to see that movie. I showed her the trailer, and we agreed to see the movie, even though Kylie said she's not really as interested as seeing it as I am. But I just want to see the fucking movie, so I didn't really care. And so anyway, basically, I called my dad, I called my mom, I called my brother, and none of them could drive us. And I was super hyped about seeing it. And like I said, Kylie wasn't really all that fazed about it. She said it just looks like a remake of Bound, and honestly, yeah. I mean, it has kind of similar themes, but no, it's a different story, and sorry, I keep going in circles about this shit. So basically, nobody could drive me. Nobody could drive us. So I thought of an idea. Let's just take the bus. I know the route to the mall, which the movie is playing, and because I've been to that mall several times in the past, so I told Kylie that no one is able to drive us, so we should just take the bus. And Kylie, instead of putting an effort to do something that I want to do, like how I would do, if there's something that she wanted to do, Kylie said that she's not comfortable taking the bus because she feels like if something happened to us, nobody would help. Even though she knew just how badly I wanted to see the movie, and I tried reassuring her, don't worry, I'll be there with you, and I know the route. Kylie and me got in an argument, and Kylie was all like, you just care about seeing the movie, you don't care that I'm uncomfortable with it. And then I told Kylie, if there's something that you want to do, like, we'll do it. Like, I don't care if I'm not that interested in it, because that's literally what you do when you're friends with people. You have to do stuff sometimes that you don't really care about, because it's not just all about you. I thought of another option after I called my brother again, which is, let's just take a lift. So Kylie, for some reason, because she has to tell her parents everything, she told her parents that we're taking a lift, and Kylie being 21, but still having to let her parents know everything. I was 20 at the time, and now being 21, I find that really fucking weird. But anyway, Kylie's mom immediately sends her an article about two girls that got human trafficked in a lift. And me, instead of getting upset, I just start laughing because that's just like the most, I don't know, paranoid mom thing ever. And then Kylie starts laughing with me, and then we both have a good laugh. And Kylie said that her parents say that they're gonna drive us because they don't want us taking a lift, because they don't want us getting human trafficked. I was like, oh wow, really? They're coming all the way back from Virginia to here just to drive us to see a movie? That's really nice of them. And luckily, we do actually see the movie. So luckily, it all went well. This next video that I make after this is gonna be better scripted, and it's probably gonna be an animation. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That was a story time.